My name is Ken Kalis, and I'm going to talk a little bit about things that are going on in the world a little bit. There are certain things like mental illness and schizophrenia and certain things that make it hard for a person to function in society, but they can do it. They can take their medication, and they can also see their doctors and therapists, and also be successful in living society. They can get Social Security, and they can also get housing if they. Sometimes they get housing if they offer it. It's not as easy to come by housing as it used to be, but there still is some housing. But some people live with their relatives and family, and live with friends and roommates and residential homes. So there's some people that live independently. There's some people that live in housing programs with roommates, and there are people that live with schizophrenia for a lot. Once you have schizophrenia, all you can do is just take your medication and try to control it and stay stable. And like I said, there are ways to staying stable and staying well. The residual symptoms are easier to deal with than the what we call it the positive symptoms are horrible. The delusions of persecution, grandeur, hallucinations, auditory, uh, visual hallucinations, disorganized speech, just a lot of cognitive problems, all kinds of things that are just not very pleasant. And the residual symptoms you can deal with. There's symptoms that are left after the medications and all the therapy that there may never be a cure for schizophrenia, but at least you can live with it. So the positive symptoms of psychosis can get better and go away, and you can be left with residual symptoms. So, and like I said, the positive thing about it is they have medications that can control this disease and get it under control and stay stable. Like I said, acute cases are severe, and they take not quite as long as the chronic case. Chronic cases can go on and never get better, but some people get better. I have chronic cases that get stable well and live in society. There are other people that like I said, there's low functioning, high functioning, and there's people that might be able to work a couple of days a week or volunteer. Some people may never just do the best they can. Some people just some people, like I said, there's some people that are more fortunate than others with schizophrenia. And there's some people that take a while, and you'll just, so, like I said, the rare cases are they're like they don't they don't succeed, unfortunately. But and there's just most people, I think, some people get better and get stable, and most people, I think, it's a controllable disease. But you don't want to throw your medication. You want to take it every day. You want to see your doctors and your therapists and take control of your symptoms, and you learn coping skills, how to cope with certain things and deal with the illness and the symptoms, and also control the symptoms and keep them under control, and so talk to your doctors about things going on with you. Let them know about all your other illnesses, your problems. Talk about things going on in your life, things that he may be able to help you with. So a therapist, your caseworker, case manager, I should say, or your therapist, help you with talking about different things and how to cope and how to handle situations, and how to you got to learn to you got to be able to advocate for yourself. At least try to do the best you can, and people can help you finding finding solutions, or finding ways of coping, or finding ways to help you uh, handle your situation, or change your situation, or whatever might need to be done. So, like I said, there's a lot of illnesses out there in this world. Schizophrenia is a very serious chronic disabling disorder, and it's not easy to be diagnosed with. It's a very miserable diagnosis to be diagnosed with, but you can come to terms with it and do the best you can with it. It's like I said, there's very few people that are violent on schizophrenia. There are very few people. They're rare cases. Most people are not criminals or violent or crazy. Our society paints a bad picture of schizophrenia. People with schizophrenia, they're not all that way. There's rare cases. There might be a rare case of there's, so people can function, be good people, and so like I said, there's like Ed Gein years ago. I don't know if there was any treatment for the treatment for schizophrenia, and I don't know if he was even treated, or Ed Gein was a case that was not really your typical normal schizophrenia case. There's other people there's rare cases. There's like what's his name? Ted Kaczynski's a rare case too. So, and most people I think are doing very well, very, very, very good at handling their getting better and stable and staying well. And like I said, a lot of people do well. Let's say most people do well with getting better. So, I don't know about everybody, but you gotta try. And so, have a good one. Bye.